So you just would not believe what it's taken to get to this point. I am tired. It's late, and I have been burning the midnight oil for the last couple of nights, trying to get something right, to be, okay with something that I have put together. So I'm just jumping on here real quick to kind of test this live. That's one. Two, to say that I am not daunted. I'm going to keep on keeping on until I get it right, until I'm satisfied with the output, and to encourage anyone else to try again. Sometimes it takes, you know, lots and lots of effort, many tries. To get things right, or to be satisfied with what we have. And it just, throughout this process, though it was very, very frustrating, and I'm sure that you've had some processes that have also been frustrating to you, especially if we're talking about just in life in general, talking about design, that too, job related, of course. Things where you feel like, forget it. It's just not worth this kind of energy to keep on putting myself through this to, get to a point, that may or may not be success, right? And so I just wanted to encourage you through my own process to keep trying, try again. And sometimes we have to take a break. I talked about that in a previous video. Sometimes you just got to step away. You got to get out. I did that today with my girl Bailey, and try to, sometimes the stepping away from a project. Sometimes we're too close to it to see, the obvious, or to think outside the box, or to be creative, because we just kind of been in the trenches too long, that we can't see our way out of it. And so, so it's best sometimes to take take a step back, take a step away. If you can have someone else put eyes on it, that's great too, because often, because they're not close to it, they can almost see it immediately. Some of the issues that you may have, or some workarounds that are not, you know, obvious to you, because again, we're too close to it. But I took a walk today, and I'm not ashamed to say, I thought about this, and I thank the Lord for bringing this to my attention, that I can understand, as a change practitioner, why people don't want to change. I know why there are times where I am not interested in changing, for fear of failure, fear of not being competent or adept or even great at what you do, especially for people that are, perfectionists, and they like to do something to a certain level, or a level of excellence. And that can often be me, where I wanted to look a certain way, I wanted to feel a certain way, I wanted to come across a certain way and present a certain way. And if I feel like it doesn't do that, then I'm just not interested in doing it in a manner that I feel, and probably only me would feel, that it was subpar, because you have something idealized, or a picture of it, a vision of it, and you want to, work to that vision. And oftentimes there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes that can hold you back. That can, keep you stuck in the muck and the mire. And there were so many things in the last 48 hours I had on my to-do list that I wanted to get accomplished, that I didn't get accomplished, because I was so tunnel focused and honed in on, this and this. And by this, I mean this whole live experience, that I wanted to be able to, answer some questions. So for those of you who have been with me, know that, I've been embarking on the live stream, and I tried to go live yesterday, and I didn't work. So I had to delete it. And that's okay. Sometimes you have to chalk it up take the loss, learn from it, and keep on moving. And even though throughout this process, I have been like, I'm tired of looking at videos, I'm tired of reading directions, I'm tired of trying to figure out technology that I am not accustomed to. I don't want to come across as someone who, has no credibility, or who doesn't know what they're doing. But here's the thing, our participants, or if you're a leader, the people that follow us, they're looking for authenticity. They're looking for us to be human and to be relatable. And who doesn't stumble? Who doesn't fail? Who doesn't, that's the whole part of life, and trying and failing, and tweaking and making adjustments, and trying again. That's what life is all about, and that's what learning is all about. And so I can understand sometimes when my students in the past, or my participants, or whatever you want to call them, even some of my, subordinates, or my coworkers and colleagues and peers, even in my political life, I can understand some of the frustration when you don't really know. And that messes sometimes with your self-esteem and your self-concept, and your self-confidence in what you're doing. I can certainly understand those frustrations, but I also understand at the end of the journey, you will have, and for me, I have to embody this, that through the trials and tribulations, I've learned more about myself, more about the job that I was doing, the culture I was in, and even the expectations around what it was I was doing, both from myself and from others. And so it's okay. And I had to tell myself, it's okay. It's all right. You're gonna do it. And if you stumble, you're gonna get up, dust yourself off, and keep on going and try again. And I'm going to keep on trying until I get it right. I'm going to keep on going until, I feel confident in what I've learned and in my ability, until I can actually demonstrate it. And so, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say that I failed, but I'm going to keep on trying, and I'm back trying again. And, if you follow me on this journey, the one thing that I want to do is always be honest. I always want to be genuine. I always want to say, what it is, because so often in life, people see the glory, they see the end result, and they think that's all it took. And that's not the case. For every person that you look at, that you admire, or that you want to, embody some of their characteristics, they have been through some things. They have taken a journey, and that journey wasn't filled with, roses and, sweet songs. They had some trials and tribulations. They had to work through some things, and they weren't always successful. They weren't always the person that you see today. They had to work to that. And if they can do it, you can do it too. And so I just wanted to say I'm back, and I'm going to keep on trying, and I'm going to keep going live. And my goal was to answer a question that was posed, to do question and answers for people to design with me, and to go through this journey together as I fleshed out this curriculum. And I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to come on and speak my piece, and help. Hopefully we can take the journey together, and there'll be things that people are like, hey, I mean, because if anybody on here knows about this streaming and all these Prism Live Studio, OBS, EV, is it EV Mux? I can't even remember the names now. I would gladly take some of your counsel in that area. And that's what the whole point of community is about. We help each other. Everybody's not great at everything. And when some areas where people are weak, someone else is strong, and you can give, your counsel and your wisdom and your experience and how you made it over. And that's what makes all of us better. So I'm not gonna be on here long. Mama's tired. My eyes are tired. They burn, they hurt. I'm tired of looking at screens, including this one. But hey, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please, leave them down below in the comment box. If you're, whenever you see this, if you're live, thanks for joining me. I see you. And if you see it on the replay, go ahead and drop replay in the comments. And so the next time I come on, I'm hoping to, be better and to have a little bit more confidence in this and know what I'm doing more than what I know now. But I'm just trying to broaden my horizon. On some level, I'm happy that I'm learning. I always am excited about learning new things. And that excitement normally comes right before the frustration. And I get frustrated by the fact that um, things are not coming together the way that I want them to come together or the way I think they should be coming together. But, y'all, that's life. Oftentimes, we have to, and things may not ever come together the way that we intend them to, but it doesn't mean it doesn't come together the way it's supposed to, right? So I'm going to catch you in my next video. So thanks for hanging with me and keep on looking for those lives because I'll have another one here shortly. All right. Have a good one and I'll see you in my next video.